go, Doris. A couple of teams that are all too familiar with one another going head-to-head.
BA, they'll play 4 times this year, and even that doesn't seem like enough because there is no love lost between these two franchises. It never seems to matter who's on the roster. There's just distaste for one another.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. OG Anunoby out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3. Now here's Randall. Outside Brunson. Connects from downtown.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Adebayo up top. Pass to Highsmith. Adebayo a screen on Randall. Back to Adebayo. Robinson with a steal. All by himself. And Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's Richardson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Here's Wright. The kick out to Richardson. Outside Butler. Back to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops for him. Richardson's got 5 points.
Well, that's all about reading the defense, right, guys? Josh Richardson creating an opportunity off pick-and-roll action.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Randall on the screen. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his second basket.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Team foul.
Anunoby against Butler. And here's Brunson from the arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, BA, and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
Counted from distance.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Outside Butler. 3-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he lobs it up. And it's Randall with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Richardson, the pass to Butler. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by Butler. New York has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6 points.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Butler outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So it'll be DeLon Wright shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up, and that one misses. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Wright. The fadeaway. Another one falls for New York.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Poke loose. Right on the left side. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Drains the triple.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
Oh, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. DiVincenzo against Robinson. Burks, a screen on Robinson. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Burks. Just 3 to shoot. There's the 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Robinson. To halt the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Burks, a screen on Robinson. Outside Burks. Robinson with a steal. Hero for 3. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hero's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and this is how you finish off the fast break. Hero, great at taking initiative in these situations.
And Burks gets it to go. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA, you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Off the inbound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Bogdanovich. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks lead by 7. Back to Love. Pass to Rozier. Outside Love. Now here's Hero. Stolen by Burks. And they're pushing it up. For three, DiVincenzo. Now Bogdanovic. DiVincenzo, the pass to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 and 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And BA, I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Boy, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Works for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 1:14 left in the second period. Pass to Robinson. Outside for Love. Here's Jovic. Achua defending. That's tipped. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Robinson against Bogdanovic. Outside Burks. Lets the 3 fly. Love grabs the miss. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, BA, more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
New York has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He got a piece of it. Burks against Hero. DiVincenzo on the wing. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside Burks. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front. They're up by 3. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward.
What you love about Jimmy Butler is leadership is hard. There's times where you've got to say tough things to your teammates. You need guys like Butler who will do it.
Butler hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, BA, how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Richardson, that's good.
Pre-shot preparation. Be ready on the catch, Josh Richardson. Yes, sir.
Outside Brunson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Brunson surveys. Over right. No good. A bit long that time. Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 18.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Adebayo sets a screen. And here's Butler outside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Randall the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Butler on the wing. He's got 15 on target from range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Randall can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Randall outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A line change here for Miami. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Will it go? Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score. That is nice.
Rozier gets the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Burks for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Burks has got 8.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside for Rozier. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 1. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. 1 second left. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Kevin Love. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Three-pointer Rozier sinks the tray.
Gets it up quickly over the defenders. Rozier with the stop and pop.
It's tipped. Hero on the wing. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Anunoby against Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
Outside Brunson. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And it's Highsmith missing. New York trailing. Randall with it. Now guarded.
Oh, my God. Look out below. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Right with a screen on Anunoby. Right against Brunson. Outside Butler. Oh, and there's the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will worry that this in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Let's take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brunson finds Anunoby. Randall a screen on Butler. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Randall with a steal.
Love the opportunistic defense, guys.
Now, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Adebayo a screen on Anunoby. Miami, no good that time either. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Wright, pass to Butler. Back to Wright. On the wing, Richardson, and they get it. That shot off.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Anunoby for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. Brunson with it. Robinson a screen on Wright. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game. Richardson finds Butler. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And it's a 10-point Knick lead.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Puts up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. New York with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brunson. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. From deep three-point land. And the Knicks, another 3.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold.
And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal as welcome everyone to the NBA. Steve. No small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
There's the pick. Butler from outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Beyond the arc. And the Heat on. Another 3.
When Jimmy takes a 3, you know he's feeling it. He's usually pretty picky from out there.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
How's that for an answer? Butler drilling the revenge three-pointer in style.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Butler finds Wright. Giddey against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Richardson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Three-pointer, Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
From deep three-point land. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Mid-range game comes easy for SGA. Just a matter of control for him.
Outside Butler. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Giddey kicks to Dort. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. On the wing, Giddey. And there's the pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Dort covering. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And the Heat, another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For the three, and another three from Butler. Butler's got 28. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. A grand total of 28 points for him. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Hayward out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the 2. Love kicks to Hero. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide-open teammate.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Passes it to Robinson. The 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Consistent from three-point land. Duncan Robinson with incredible range.
There's a screen. To the middle. Hayward outside. There's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Rozier kicks to Robinson. Off target from outside. Under trailing by 16. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Buries the long-range jumper.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Now here's Hayward. He's tightly guarded. Unable to get that one. There's the pick. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Under trailing by 19. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Hayward.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Robinson against Hayward. And a wide open look for Hero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 9 points. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, a grade, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
This is why Hero is a volume three-point shooter. He's so effective from deep.
Rozier against Wallace. Pass to Joe from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Robinson. There's a good screen. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. And Rozier pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Joe. A three-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Robinson, that's good.
Wow, what an accurate shot by Duncan Robinson. The defense has to find him out there.
Wallace, the pass to Joe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tyler Hero picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
So he gets them both. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Williams. Shot's good from Love.
So many players who are stretch fours are now going into stretch fives. Kevin Love, with his versatility, he can do both.
This one for 3. Joe, good. Joe's got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's Miami with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Hero out there with Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Love with the screen on Hayward. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
You don't see Duncan Robinson running the pick and roll a lot, but you have to honor him because he can shoot it once.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Butler from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Richardson left side. A 3-ball connects from 3-point range. Richardson's got 6 points.
I love that catch and shoot. Defensively, you've got to close hard. Josh is dangerous in that area.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Butler. Williams can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Shot's good from Butler.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Highsmith the pass to Butler. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through. And great tip. Look at this one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. OG Anunoby is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. To the inside. That's good from Randall on the assist by Anunoby.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New York.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Thunder have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. To the paint, here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Anunoby is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with it. 6 points for him. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
An incredible job. Brunson just measuring off that floater.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. New York on D. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, that jumper's so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And the pass to Brunson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer. The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Out to Brunson. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Under trailing by 10.
Brett, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Anunoby, good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Giddey against Anunoby. Randall a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson no good. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Wiggins is out there with Hayward. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stripped away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's DiVincenzo. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And some shiftiness from Dante that time with the ball.
There's a good screen. Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 11 from downtown. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Puts up a deep 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Down by 12. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Hayward on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. Tries again. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks leading by 14. Burks finds Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. Burks on the wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The 3 for DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 8 points for him. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most. Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Passes it to Joe. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. Joe's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Works for three, and another three for New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now Bogdanovich, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Joe. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Joe's got 13.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Knocks down the three ball. And the Knicks lead by 19. Oklahoma City has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Fires the three. Oh, he misses the dunk. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Wiggins. Outside, Bogdanovich. He gets it up. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for New York. He nailed it from long range. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for the Knicks, Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the small forward position.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Here's Randall. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the triple. 15 points in the game.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
And Anunoby, here we go. Hart, wide open. He fires. And again, New York with the triple.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Puts up a deep 3. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Back to Anunoby. For 3. They get it back. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On the wing, Anunoby. He's got 24.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 15.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 18-7 run. No one covering. Anunoby's got 33.
Well, if Robinson starts making plays and passes, it's going to give the opponent something else to think about.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside for Robinson. Here's Anunoby. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 42 in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Back to Randall. The pass to Anunoby. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, you got to be careful around SGA. He's got those quick hands, and he's ready to pick pockets.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. New York ahead. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Knicks shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. We've got Wallace. Wiggins is out there with Williams, and it's Hayward, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. A shot by Hayward, wide open, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Burks on the wing. A fader. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Joe. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Joe's got 6 in the quarter.
And passing the rock has always been a part of Hayward's game. Puts up nice assist totals from that front line.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. Pass to Joe. Puts up a deep 3. Over to the wing. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And here they go. Up top, Achua. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Joe. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got 22 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Wallace. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Randall.
Substitution, number 0.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Fires from the wing. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anunoby passes to Bogdanovich. Outside for Robinson. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Anunoby's got 46 points. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anunoby. Pulls it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's Anunoby. Tight defense on him. Bogdanovich with a screen on Dort. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for OG Anunoby.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And stolen by Williams.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team.
And the first one at the line is good. And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up, and he gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And again, New York with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Picking his spots, SGA doesn't take a ton of threes, but he does shoot it well from back there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Here he goes, and he comes up with the deuce.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into, thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.